Hi everyone, it's Lee from Gnome and Backyard, and look at this cute little Dollar Tree candlestick. Now it is from the $5 section if your Dollar Tree has a $3 and $5 spot. Look how cute it is. I absolutely love it, but you know what? I want to take and give it a makeover. So I am taking some cashew colored chalk paint. Now, of course, you use whatever color paint you like. Now, I know chalk paint is thick already, but I want to make it even thicker. So I'm going to just sprinkle on, like Grandma Jean says, I'm going to just sprinkle in some baking soda with my chalk paint and mix it up good. And then you know what, guys? I'm also adding a little dab of Mod Podge. Now, you're going to just use as much as you want for the texture that you want. So I am looking for a little bit of a thicker texture because I'm going to dab my paint on with a sponge, and I want it to look almost like a terracotta feel, like a cement feel, a rough unfinished cement feel. So again, I'm just mixing everything up. I added a little bit more baking powder again because I wanted it to be thick and chalky and sticky. And now I am just taking a cosmetic sponge and I am just dabbing it all over the black area. So the cashew color, I want to be my candlestick, the base and then the top portion. So I am just dabbing it on all over with these makeup sponges. I'm using the fatter end for the wider areas, and then I am using the thinner end of the makeup sponge for the little crevices. Now, I know I'm going to need to go back and give this 2 coats, but at least I'm getting things started here with getting some of my paint to adhere to this plastic candle holder. So now again, I'm doing this top part. I can't wait to see how this turns out. I think it's going to be adorable. And again, you're going to use whatever colors that you want that match your home decor for the look and feel that you want. Now, I'm not worrying that I'm getting a little bit of this color on the top of my pumpkin because I'm actually going to put a darker color on my pumpkin, so that will cover. I'm making sure I'm getting the very top. Now, you have to let your first coat dry. So I am just taking my dryer, putting a little heat to it, and making sure that my chalk paint is dry before I dab on a second coat. And again, you just go back. If you have any of the black showing through, you just dab a little bit more on. So now I'm not throwing away these sponges, guys. Hey, just cut off the part that's already used. You can toss that part, but look at, I can use these sponges again. So now I want to take and I want to make my candle a different color. I don't like this white plastic color, so I am using sheepskin chalk paint. Again, I'm going to add some baking soda to it, and I am going to take and also add a little bit of Mod Podge, just like we did with the first one. But first, what I'm going to do is I'm taking some hot glue, and I'm going to just drizzle it down from my flame so that we really make this look like a burning candle. That flat, clear white, that looks so fake, guys. That does not look like a candle, but we are going to turn this into a really cool, spooky, maybe some may even say farmhouse because of the colors I'm choosing, but we're going to make it really look like a burning candle. So now I am taking my sheepskin colored chalk paint mixture that I used, and I am dabbing it on. And you can see I waited for that hot glue to dry, and I'm just dabbing it right on top of the hot glue, and now it looks like wax. I am taking a paintbrush and just getting in the little crevices where that glue is because that's just a little too hard to get with my sponge. Guys, I'm loving the look of this so far. So now I'm just taking an orange chalk paint, a pumpkin color. Again, I added baking soda to it. I added a little Mod Podge to it. I made it the consistency I wanted for it to be really, to look and give it a stone feel. So guys, I'm loving it. Now, the thing is, it was a little difficult to get in where the top of the pumpkin and the bottom of the pumpkin met the candle holder. So I just took some rope from the Dollar Tree. I took my original chalk paint color. I painted the top of my rope. It's a little hard to see, but yes, the rope does have the paint color on it to match that candlestick better. And now I'm just hot gluing it right there around the top and bottom of my pumpkin. Now I did take and stick my brush inside the eyes and the mouth there and just sprinkle a little bit of paint around inside there so that it looks a little bit more authentic. But guys, look at that flame. I'm not touching that flame. That looks so pretty, especially when the lights are out. You guys, I really hope you get the chance to craft one of these for yourself. Like I said, I am absolutely loving this. Thank you so much for continuing to sprinkle all of Gnome and Backyard's videos and see what you can do with just a little bit of paint and a little creativity. You can get a whole nother look out of a piece of home decor from the Dollar Tree.